Okay, so for our next Excel assignment, we're going to get a little bit more into the weeds here, and I think we'll have a bit more of an exciting time. So we're going to start with a new blank workbook, and we are going to do a comparison of three different stores. So I have a bunch of different places where I can buy milk, eggs, and bread. Just within a 5 minute drive of my house. Now, that said, the price of that milk, eggs, and bread differ dramatically depending on where I go shopping. So, for my first place I'm going to look to purchase is going to be ShopRite, because ShopRite does it right, right? Anyway, I'm going to put down here cost of milk, cost of eggs, cost of bread. Alright, and if I double click between the cells, notice that I can auto adjust the columns here. And you know what? I have sheet 1, but let's right click on sheet 1 and rename that ShopRite. Alright, and you know what? There's a whole different world of you know, milk, eggs, and bread out there. So let's go with for milk, we're going to have organic milk, organic eggs, organic bread. Um, and I think that's pretty good. All right, so we're going to look for ShopRite cost of organic milk, eggs, and bread. And you know what? Because everything in these columns is ShopRite related, I'm going to highlight uh, ShopRite and this over here in column B. And over here, this is a merge and center tool. Since I have the cells in row 1 and in column A and B highlighted, I can click merge and center, and now ShopRite is contained in both of those cells, and it looks a bit neater. Alright, so um, this is how we're going to set that up. And let's see. The cost of milk, organic milk at ShopRite, last time I checked was $4.95. The cost of a dozen eggs, organic, at ShopRite was $3.75. Oops, $3.75. And the cost of an organic loaf of whole grain organic bread was, I think, $2.75. All right, now this is all money, so I'm going to highlight that, and I'm going to hit my little money button and type English there, United States. And then I'm going to write a formula. Equals sum, open parentheses. I'm going to highlight everything in those rows, close parentheses, and hit enter. So, total cost of milk, eggs, and bread at ShopRite, all organic, is going to be $11.45. Now, I like most of what I did here, so I'm going to highlight that and hit Control C. And then I'm going to add a new page to my workbook, new sheet. So I'll hit that. All right, and this is the ShopRite sheet. I can click on it, and there's ShopRite. This isn't going to be ShopRite. The next one is going to be Acme. I'm going to have to make a couple of adjustments now, right? There's that. That looks better. Our prices are going to be different. All right, notice now it's just dollar sign with a minus sign there. Cost of an organic, and I'm sorry, I should have mentioned that these are half gallons of milk. Organic gallon of milk at Acme is probably going to be, let's see, 6.25. cost of eggs, $4, and the cost of bread is going to be $3.68. I don't know why, it just is. So my total cost in Acme is $11, or I'm sorry, $13.93. I'm going to rename this sheet Acme. And then I'm going to do the same thing one more time for my third comparison. And now it's not Acme, it's Aldi. Got one of those fairly recently in the area. I definitely want to, yep, do that. That looks good. All right. Cost of an organic gallon of milk at Aldi is $2.95. And I'm sorry, still half gallon of milk. Organic eggs, they're not super cheap. They're $3.95, I believe. And a loaf of organic bread. Last time I was there, it was a dollar, I think 59. All right, and that's my comparison. Last thing I'm going to want to do is rename this sheet to Aldi. All right, and now Aldi was $8.49. So let's go ahead and fill that cell with a nice green color. They were the winner of my price comparison. And you know what? We're going to move Aldi by clicking and dragging to the front of the line. ShopRite came in second. We'll fill the ShopRite color, not green. They're in second place. That's probably a yellow. And then Acme, all the way in third. Will be red. All right. So these are our comparisons here. I have three little tabs. I have a sum that I totaled. All right. I think this looks pretty good. We use dollar signs again. So for this assignment, I just want you to compare three items across three stores. You can make up the prices if you want, but obviously, the more accurate your information, the better. I always like to compare electronics between Walmart, Target, and Amazon. So, if you're interested, I'd love to know what the best deal is on, I guess one of those new Apple Watches. Is that a thing? All right. Anyway, if you guys need anything, you know where I am.